Over the past year or so, I've been able to automate entire departments of my business leveraging AI, allowing me to save thousands of hours and tens of thousands of dollars. Since I also have a huge background in video editing over 2,000 videos at this point, it's safe to say I have a good understanding of what you need to do to create a good video. So today, my objective is to show you all the tools I've used to save me time and money for video editing and social media content. So if that's something you'd like to do for yourself, make sure to stick around for this video. By the way, my name is Jackson. I'm a lead generation specialist. Over the past couple years, me and my team have helped hundreds of service-based businesses pack their calendar with sales calls. And my goal in this channel is to help you do just that for your own business. So if that's something you'd like to do, feel free to check out some of the other videos in this playlist. This playlist is called the Organic Growth Accelerator. It's a free course I put together to help you get your calendar full. That being said, let's get into today's video. All right, so let's dive into how we're gonna edit your videos with AI. So the first tool I have for you is an absolute game changer if you wanna get the audio right on your videos. And ironically, what most people don't realize is the audio in your video will actually do more for the performance than the visuals. And the reason why is if you have crappy audio, you're not listening to that video, right? Someone may have subpar visuals, but if the quality of the content is there, they'll still stick around. But when it comes to audio, if it's bad audio, people will not watch it. So this is the most important tool that you can add into your arsenal that will make your audio better without you having to go buy an expensive mic. So here's an example of a video I'm shooting on my iPhone. I have the mic up to the laptop, propped against my laptop right now, and you can hear a lot of fan noise. Typically, it's not going to be as crisp of an audio as using my mic. So let me show you what this sounds like in the Adobe tool once we mix it. So here's an example of a video I'm shooting on my iPhone. I have the mic up to the laptop, propped against my laptop right now, and you can hear a lot of fan noise. Typically, it's not going to be as crisp of an audio as using my mic. So let me show you what this sounds like in the Adobe tool once we mix it. So as you can see, once I slid over the enhanced audio tool, it started to filter out those higher frequencies and move up the lower frequencies to have a more well-balanced sound. Now, obviously, the more you do it, the more it'll lower your voice, and finding that balance in between is important. But at the end of the day, it's much cheaper than using an actual person to mix your audio, and it can very quickly drastically improve the quality of your audio. So make sure to check out the podcast Adobe tool. It can be an absolute game changer for your audio. So next up, let's talk about podcast editors. So there's really two ones that you can use that I've seen work best. One is this one here called Opus.pro. The other one is CapCut. Now, when we look at the type of content that's performing the best for businesses right now when it comes to lead generation, it's interviewing people in your space that are experts. So cue here to the Dream 100 video I made talking about this strategy. But once we've had that interview, you need to be able to clip up that content into mid and short form videos. Those will create shorts for TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and YouTube, right? And so to get those shorts, one of the ways to do it is manually sweep through the episode and find what works. This, in my opinion, is the highest probability to find the best clips if you have an eye for virality. But you can use technology to find potential opportunities for you as well. I think the technology is still advancing. Sometimes it's hit or miss. You can definitely get some good clips from it. So let me show you how it works. So first here, step one is we're gonna upload an actual file. So let me click right here. I'm gonna pick a actual clip from my dashboard. All right, so I've gone ahead and uploaded the video into Opus. Now I just gotta give it about 30 minutes to finish uploading, and then we should have our first video ready to rock. Basically, I took the file I uploaded was this one right here, which is a podcast that I shot last week. So as you can see here, this is an hour-long episode here. So I'm gonna see what clips it can pull from it. So check this out. It actually gives us different templates, different caption presets. It'll automatically create, we can have preferred clip length. It can literally do all of this for us. We can filter by keywords. So there's a lot of really cool stuff we can do here. But I'm just gonna get clips in one click, and watch this. Yeah, so you can even go by like, are you trying to scale your business? Or are you trying to just grow and get viral clips. I'm gonna go with business. I'm an agency. I'm the marketing. Boom. How did you hear about us? From YouTube. That's how, well, you guys are gonna click on mine. My own content, submit. All right, let's check this out. All right, so as you can see here, it's gone ahead and generated how many clips here? A total of 27, 28, 30, 31 clips for me on autopilot. And these are all clips that it's gone and created and added captions to and everything. So I'll show you some examples of these. Yeah, I don't know if that was where he made a majority of his money, but he definitely made like 6 figures from doing that, right?
For sure.
Versus like with a Spotify single, you're getting paid 0.003 cents a stream.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
For you, it'd be just like owning it's like, how do we like own the customer? Think about it, like I was doing the same thing. I was on tour, right? So I had to start.
So look at that. It's literally cutting between both of us. Like it's doing all the editing pretty good. Now, are the clips the best? Not always. Now we can always test these and test different hooks for them because it's taking different things, and it'll even give us a rating out of 100, like how good the hook is, how good the flow is, etc., and give us notes on it. So it's pretty good. It'll even give us a hook, right? So it's not bad. Like it's definitely better than nothing. And this is a great way you can use to get clip ideas. So make sure to take advantage of this. CapCut has a very similar one you can look into, but I definitely recommend checking out Opus. I'll put a link to it down in the description. All right, so next up, we're gonna dive into ChatGPT. I'm gonna show you some of the best custom GPTs I've found to help you both write scripts and generate captions and titles for your videos. So any of you that don't have ChatGPT 4 or higher, that's the one that requires a $20 subscription. It's one of the best investments you can make. And the reason why is because they have this section called custom GPTs. And essentially what a custom GPT is viewed almost like apps for the iPhone, but for ChatGPT essentially, right? So basically they're custom instructions created leveraging ChatGPT to accomplish specific tasks. And so whatever it is you need done, you can come in here and look for a tool that accomplishes that task. And chances are there's someone that's already created a custom GPT that will leverage a lot of data and specific instructions on how to accomplish that task to help you do it much quicker. So let me show you an example of a couple that I use. So the first one we have here is called Viral Intro Hooks. And this tool is trained on over 5,000 viral hooks to help you come up with ideas for your videos. And the cool thing is you can even have it use different types of emotions to generate hooks. So you could be like, come up with a list of 7 different emotions I could target for whatever it is you're doing. So for example, let's come up with some hooks for this video. So this video is specifically about how to leverage AI for editing videos. So let's come up with some ideas here. I'm gonna come in and be like, I'm making a video about how to leverage AI. Help me come up with a title or come up with a hook. I don't even need to spell it right. That's one thing I love about AI because I suck at spelling. And boom, look at this. So if I was making a TikTok about this content, here's 10 different hooks I can come try right here. AI is stealing your job. Here's how to fight back. And look, it even says its thought process behind the hook. This is a really good way to come up with ideas for any video that it is that you're creating. Look at this. And then like I said, it can give me other suggestions. So create hooks based off of 7 different emotions. So I'm gonna just take this right here, copy it, paste it, and watch. It'll give me 7 different hooks based off of different emotions. So boom, and it puts it in a table. Isn't that crazy? And look, it's giving me 3 for each one. Right? So this is a great tool to just come up with ideas if you're stuck. Or what I like to do is I'll come up with my own list of ideas, and then I'll use this tool to come up with a list of another, and then I'll pick the ones that I think are the best. Now the next tool I wanted to show you is this YouTube SEO Wizard tool. So this tool is specifically for YouTube. The other one's kind of more for TikTok and short form content. This one's more for YouTube, but it'll help you write both the title for your video, the description for your video, literally everything. So I can come in here and be like, help me write, or I'll put like, I'll just follow it, right? Like help me with my new video about how to use AI to edit content. I already made the video. I just need help with the title and description. And if I really wanted to, like if this isn't a video I had already made, you can even help it come up with ideas on how to structure the script for the video as well. But for the sake of time, you get the idea. It's just something else you can ask the tool. We'll just focus on the title and description. Yeah, so it's asking me to provide some information. My video talks about different tools you can use to save time and money on video editing. It's targeted towards service-based businesses that want more leads. Boom. See what it comes up with. It's even giving me keywords I can put in the tags. And boom. And then just like the last one, it'll give you different titles, different based off of different emotions, right? And so I can be like, looks great. Now write the description for my video. And it'll write the description for your video. Boom. And then you're done. Isn't that crazy? Now, there's even ones that can allow you to create thumbnails, right? So whatever it is you need done, Facebook ads, whatever, right? You can type it in. So I could literally just type in like YouTube thumbnail, right? And I guarantee you there's 100 tools that can help you do this. Thumbnail designer right here. And I could click on any of them. The best YouTube thumbnail editor, right? 60 plus ratings, has a 3.8, we'll give it a try, right? So now I could be like, just follow the prompts. So I'm going to just take from the last one, right? So if I come back here, click on over here, I can take this. Let's say that's the one I went with. Here's my title. Also, pro tip, if you hold down shift and press enter, it'll allow you to go down spaces without pressing submit. That's something that can really help you if you're, accidentally pressing enter and submitting too early, right? So let's go back. So I'm gonna just copy this whole section. And I'll just put, here's the info I have on my title and description. Shift, enter, paste. Let's see what it comes up with. One thing, I find AI sucks at text, so I'll always use, it's just doing it in advance, but I always tell it, like, don't put words in it. That's one thing I forgot to say. But typically when it puts words, it messes it up. I'm sure the technology will get there soon, but let's see what it comes up with. Boom. That's actually not bad, right? It's pretty good. And let's say I like that. I could be like, this looks great. Give me 3 more variations in different 3 more variations that are as different as possible so I can split test thumbnails. And the more information you give it, the better, right? For thumbnail 1, put it in a organic setting. For thumbnail 2, put it in a dystopian setting. I don't even know how to spell dystopian. For thumbnail 3, put it in let's try something paradoxical. I don't know, an old time setting. And I'll put the 1800s. Let's see if it does it. And they're not always good, right? Like that's super interesting though. Like it's like in the table. It's not bad though. Like, and the technology is just going to get better and better. So the more you play with this, the more you can get it to spit out what you want. I always recommend making sure that you be as specific as possible. The more vague you are, the less likely it is to get what you want, right? It's starting to get better at the letters actually, but you know, it's still not 100% there, right? But it's not bad, right? Like, and one thing, let me show you this. Let's see if it still has it in here. Is a lot of these actually have this editing tool. So check this out. If I click this little select right here, I can select a specific section. If it lets me. I think the other one might have to finish loading first. Here we go. So watch. Let me change the... That one's pretty sick, actually. I really like that. But we'll click on this one, right? So watch. Let's say I don't like this save time and money. I can click this little arrow right here. Adjust the brush size. Get rid of this section. And then say edit selection and be like, make this part black. And then watch, it'll edit that section for me in real time. And like, look, notice with the video clips that it's editing, it's kind of all over the place. I can get it to edit that place and clean it up as well. It's not always perfect, but you know, it can definitely help. Or what I'll do as well is just take this file into Canva, where it's a little better editing platform, and then I'll play around with it there. So boom, as you can see, boom, and now it's black there. It fixed it, right? So I could even go in here, like I said, and just clean up this section. So I'll go clean up this section to be a more cleaner looking edit. Make it more simple. That will help. Let's see if that works. It does, like I said, it doesn't always work, but you can play around with it and see how close it can get. Right? It worked on the black part. Let's see if it works on this part. And let's say I don't like it at all. I could then just replace the whole computer with something else. You know what I mean? Or be like, recreate the computer and turn the screen off. So it's more simple, right? But let's see what it does. I think I stumped it. See, a little better, like not great, right? So I edit it your own desire, right? Maybe I make that section black too, right? Play around with it, right? But you get the idea. So that's another tool. So like I said, I've covered a tool that shows you how to fix your audio. I've showed you one that can automate your editing. I've showed you one that can write your hooks for you. I've shown you one that can write your titles and your descriptions for you, right? This is pretty much the entire job of a social media manager, right? And the cool thing is when you leverage these tools, now you can upload a lot of this information into, say, a Google Drive with an Excel spreadsheet, and then you can hand that all off to like a virtual assistant to go do all the posting for you. So now you've taken this job that used to take you, 10, 20, 30 hours a week, and you cut that in half or even a quarter. And then you can take that time and energy back, and even the money you're saving or the time you've gotten back to make more money, and invest a little into a virtual assistant to automate all the posting for you, all the scheduling, and it can speed your life up and make your life much more efficient. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Hope you're enjoying the content. If you'd like some free help with your business, go ahead and just shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'd be happy to give you a free custom marketing plan. Also, every single week, I do free Zoom calls where you can come on and get direct access to me absolutely free. If you'd like the link to that, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'd be happy to send you that as well. Enjoy the content. I'll see you in the next video.